Previously on Follow the Leader.
So, the thing is...
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this will work. After some time, he returns. And he says, I'm sorry. There was a night hag whose daughter sought an Archlord in this city. But it's impossible. Our records are gone.
Do you remember anything about his daughter?
Yes, the name is Liaskra, daughter of Aslan. But the Archlord is vanished. When I say gone, I do not mean taken. Removed, but not by hands. Pages blank. Names obliterated.
Oh, shit.
We now return to your game, already in progress.
I do not know what could cause this to any secret. I ask you leave.
You got it, Chief. Thanks. Genuinely, I appreciate I sound sarcastic, even when I'm not. Keeps people guessing.
And you are shoved, not shoved, but whisked back out onto the street.
So to clarify, out of character, they did have information about infighting or something, but the information about one of the Archlords is gone.
Yeah.
And a daughter of Aelin was here looking for that Archlord.
Yeah.
Cool. Just want to make sure I got that clear and stated out loud so we're all on the same page. The same blank page with nothing on it. So yeah. Bop outside. Oh, Mindy, you would have loved it in there. So many librarians. Just whisper quiet. All wearing masks.
Mindy looks deeply pained.
You didn't give them anything, did you? No promises made?
No promises made. Just a little bit of information. Nothing I'll miss.
Can we go to the Twin Temple, please?
Did you just fucking say please? Yeah.
I hand Zickers back to Ist.
Yeah. Well, it's not on our list, but if you want to go there, we'll go there.
Yes, the Twin Temple is fairly nearby. It is a black and white building. It is dedicated to the god of magic, Nethys.
Like the archive, which is so useful if you play Pathfinder.
Indeed. If somebody would like to roll medicine, religion, or library lore, Zickers kind of perks up as you get there and says, now this is my kind of thing.
Yeah?
I'm probably not going to be your roller.
You said library lore, religion, or...
Medicine.
Oh, I could do medicine probably.
Oh, yeah.
I have +7 to medicine, so...
Sure.
27!
Oh, that's a crit, baby!
Nice.
Hell yeah. As you go, you meet with a priestess there, a dwarven woman named Griora. Welcomes you and says, welcome to the Twin Temple. Let us find her. And as you're going, just looking at stuff, you're talking with Griora. Griora is a very keen and interesting in magical experimentation, and some stuff she mentions kind of twigs in Zickers' mind. And Zickers says, yes, this is where I actually went. The priests of the Skiven Borough. They wanted me to take something, find something for them. I refused, and they took the request from my mind, but I sought aid for my research at the Twin Temple. I found what I was looking for.
Hey, Z, your voice changed again.
Yes, are you going to mention it every single time, do you think? Or...
Yeah, probably.
Keep all the people at home on their toes, huh?
Your ability
Certainly.
to acknowledge the fourth wall is uncanny.
I guess.
Oh, out of character. You guys learned a name, huh?
Oh, the daughter of Alien, yeah. What was it, Lakashana? No. I'm bad with names.
It was the Askra.
The Askra, thank you.
So I guess this comes out by me being like, so what did you guys learn in the library anyways? Deeply jealous, seething.
Yeah, I think once we've sort of stepped out of the temple, back outside, because again, trying not to draw too much attention.
Yeah. True, fair.
And they said, "Oh well, bunch of information's been wiped out. They don't really
The library?
They don't.
It's like a crime.
You are so boring. Anyway,
shut the fuck up. Libraries are important.
Your idea of what constitutes a crime is incredibly... It's not the point.
Many things can be crimes.
Yes, H2.
Thank you. Thank you, H2.
Anyway, Aylin's got a daughter acting on her behalf here in the city. Does, hey, Z, does the name Liaskra make anything rattle loose inside you?
No. No.
Changeling?
Changeling. Little brat. I don't think I got her name.
But you do remember a changeling?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Tell me more about the library. What did it look like? Sorry.
We're not here for you, Mindy. All right? Calm fuck
I didn't
down.
get to see it.
It was your choice. Look, we want to go to Warlock's Walk while we're up here.
Oh, yes, the Warlock's Walk. It's the most popular park in Quantium.
Ooh.
It's where the parades are.
What kind of parades?
Oh, all sorts of parades. Come, yes, this way. I can't move that way.
She could obviously rock in the skull. Like, she can move the skull a certain amount. I just love the notion of her trying to tip forward and just having to catch her again before she cracks off the pavement.
Jesus.
I love this skull.
I love her.
So yeah, you head down to the Warlock's Walk. It is this massive, sprawling public park. In the center of it is this truly staggering marble fountain, the Vizier's Fountain, that is inhabited by living water. You see like water, like trained water weirds and water elementals and all sorts of stuff, just like cavorting and dancing in the fountain. You hear like children laughing and spectators cheering. Just, oh yes, put me down. I want to watch it myself.
All right. I'll like find a spot where we can sit her down without it being like immediately obtrusive.
Sure, yeah, you put her down. As soon as you put her down, you see the magical waters of the fountain snatch her up, and she begins to float away, and she says, heads up, I'm making a narrow escape. You're not getting out of this one, Bone Dry.
Jesus Christ.
I will use Mage Hand to get her back.
No, come on, you have to splash. Come on, splash a little bit.
I mean, like,
If she's not genuinely just trying to make a mistake and she just wants to frolic in the fountain, then fuck yes.
She wants. Well, what she wants is for you to chase her and frolic in the fountain.
Oh, oh, Chaser.
I will follow.
Hell yeah, you splash around. It's a short and splashy chase before you get her back, and she goes,
You feel good about yourself?
yes, always.
I've got to wear wet clothes now.
Yeah, we'll just stand over one of the thing. Here, tell you what, when we go to the Bandage, you could take a teleport sigil there, but or we could take a magic carpet. Dry yourself off.
You're all right.
She's precious.
Ist not actually annoyed about this, to be clear. Like, Ist is like grinning. And when a goblin grins, it's kind of visually upsetting because the smile like extends pretty much all the way across her face, and there's just a lot of sharp teeth in there.
Bless.
I love goblins.
I love goblins. Oh, I was gonna say, can I dry something with prestidigitation?
Yeah, I would imagine.
I offer to do this. I say, do you want me to dry you off? And I sort of shake my staff in your general direction.
I'll at least take the offer of drying the shoes or boots, because the rest can dry off, but walking around in wet socks sucks.
Yeah. I dry off just the boots. Though I could have done the rest of it, but
Cool.
you're being specific.
As you're in the Warlock's Walk, if you'd like, I can take an acrobatics, engineering lore, or intimidation to help jog her memory.
Ooh, I just leveled up
Yeah.
intimidation.
I was gonna say, do you yell
Oh
at
my
us
God.
to get out of? Do you yell at us to get out of the fountain? Is it full like parent at the park, like get out of the fountain?
So I think H2 like completely misread the situation and starts yelling at the water elementals.
Mm. Very good.
Incredible.
No,
All right, give us an
baby.
intimidation.
Good.
Hero point. Hero point. Hero point. You've got 2.
That is a 5.
Yeah,
True.
I'm gonna hero point that because that's a 12.
Let's give that another go, H2. You like just start yelling and cough and then try again.
Yep,
Yeah.
There we go.
that's better.
Other than that,
Fucking
20.
There you
crit.
go. Nat 20 crit.
The elementals like all go like just jump back with their hands held up. And Ziggurat is just laughing and she says, oh, it takes me back. Yeah, I would come here for lunch. I'd sit on that bench over there. I'd watch the children play. For many of them, it was the highlight of their week. Their parents lived down in the lower districts. It was the only joy they could find. This was where I had the idea. This is where I would make sure as many of them as possible.
Anyways,
You are simultaneously the best and worst storyteller I have ever encountered.
Rude.
I said simultaneously best and worst.
That's like half a compliment.
Look, it's all set up and no payoff.
Yeah, maybe it's like a breadcrumb.
Do I strike you as a patient individual?
I'm thinking.
No.
I was not talking to you.
I'm still thinking. I was going to answer myself.
I feel like you were trying to be an agent for social change.
Well, better than as agent for social deranged.
oh my god.
I love her.
Look to the others. Palace, it's right there.
May as well.
May as well.
So, for a single silver piece, you can take a magic carpet cab.
I do want to try that.
Will we all fit on a single carpet, given
Is you each need to pay 1, and they will give you as many carpets as you need.
Okay.
And so you zip across that big open area in the center of town. There's the lake in the center of the town below you, and the Band of Shard, this enormous floating palace. It is incredible. The domes and spinnerets, the like angelic statues floating around it, wizards and other creatures going all over the place.
I do make a point to point out to everybody that all of the statues are watching us.
Yes, a minaret, not spinneret. Spinneret is a spider. A minaret is the thing.
Spider butt.
Yes. Within there are like all of the tiles are different colors and patterns to show which areas various people can go in and not go in.
Ooh.
As soon as you enter, you get like a little wristband that has like a blue square on it. It's like you can only go onto tiles with blue squares on them, and that gives you access to some of the external like bureaucratic areas where like archivists and other like government officials and functionaries work and live. It says Zikriz. Here we are in the headquarters of the nation. It's a bit of a stretch to call it a brain trust, if you ask me. And if you'd like, you can give me a deception, Pathfinder, society lore, or society check.
I could do society.
Cool. Mindy, you walk through. You run into a retired Pathfinder agent, a fellow named Agrigi Lokar. Tall fella with slicked back hair and spectacles. He's like, yes, you're kind of chatting. And Zikaris says, hey, I know this guy. I back when you were a Pathfinder, I would come and speak with you in the libraries in Nexus House. You were always a very good conversationalist. Yes. Oh, all right. Welcome. Good to see you again. I guess. Yes, you... A bit rigid, but you had your heart in the good place. Okay? Sure.
Sorry to intercede in this very touching reunion. What's your name, sir?
Lokar, Agrigi Lokar.
Nice to meet you. And I'll sort of do a little bit of, okay. I will, like, very quickly, like, hook my Pathfinder out from my coat.
Your Wayfinder?
Yeah, my Wayfinder, sorry. Just, and then slip it back.
Ah, yes. Interesting. Well, it is true that we play host to, when I was at Pathfinder, we played host to many Arc Lords and other dignitaries and functionaries across the city. Though it is unusual for... Usually Arc Lords are a bit demanding, exacting. They like big... how would you say? They want it to be a big to-do when they come in. It's unusual for an Arc Lord to just come in and peruse the libraries and chit-chat.
Can you remember anything about the Arc Lord that did?
No, I'm sorry. Which is strange. I'm so good with faces and names.
Weird question. When you try to think back, is it like a gap in your memory?
Yes, actually. I have an eidetic memory. It's unusual for me to forget anybody.
Yeah, it's coming up a lot for us. Stuff not being where it should be, like it's been wiped away.
Strange. Very strange.
Don't suppose you've had dealings with a changeling woman by the name of
Liaskra.
Yes.
I don't believe so. The name does not ring a bell. And it will be strange for two people to be forgotten by me.
Fair.
Well, best of luck to you, and it seems you're making good progress.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much for your conversation.
See ya!
All right.
We want to hit up the nature preserve. Let Calamus get back to their roots, as it were. No pun intended. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Do cacti have roots?
I would absolutely love some nature in this disgusting place.
I don't know. I quite like it.
Cacti do have roots, I believe.
Now I want to Google those.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, let's get down to the first level, to the Dwali district, and I'll point you in the right direction.
All right.
You head down to the bottom layer of the city, the ground floor, basically, and Zikriz points you towards what looks like a sewer grate, which is right there.
The nature preserve is in the sewers.
Yes.
Mhm.
You should go down. You should go down there.
I'm not going to, but thank you very much. I would rather die.
Jesus.
Is this like an eel pit situation here, or what?
What's an eel pit situation?
Oh, that was out of character. I'm referring to a specific. There's a guy on TikTok who has like a cistern under his house, and he turned it into like a big aquarium because he works at an aquarium. So it's just full of eels and stuff.
Jesus.
There's like a water filter in there and everything. It's great.
That feels like a thing you shouldn't do.
No, it's fine.
Calamus, you want to vibe, see if there's anything down there?
Yes, do a vibe check.
I'm not saying you have to go swimming. I'm just saying, like, if any of us are going to know if there's something down there worth looking at of a natural variety, it's going to be you.
Calamus will give a slight, like, exaggerated bow, like, you do not understandest. This is the most comfortable I've been since we got here. And Calamus will,
And you're going to just like say, I have no problem with the sewers. We were doing this like 2 weeks ago. I don't have a problem.
Yeah, and with that, I think Calamus will, I guess we'll start from the top and see if I can sense anything, or would it be better to go in there?
It seems like Zikriz is urging for people to climb into the sewer grate.
Okay. Calamus will climb into the sewer. What is Calamus? What is Zikriz gonna do to me? Can I do a perception on Zikriz first?
Sure, yeah, roll a perception check.
To see if she's trying to fuck me?
To sense motive.
Fuck yes.
It's a 27, very good. Yeah,
Impeccable.
she's trying to prank all of you.
Okay.
You look up and she's like, I mean, yes, obviously clues to a mighty Ark Lord's memory would not be down some random sewer grate. Come on! Somebody called me a numbskull.
I mean, we could take you down there anyway, since we're already here.
Maybe you don't need to do that.
No, why don't we do that?
That's a great idea.
Why don't you and Calamus go down into the sewers and I'll wait up here?
Yeah, come on, Ziggy.
It's like acid down there. It's chemicals.
You were trying to kill me?
No! I just don't like the smell.
I was gonna entertain you and, like, let you prank me because you're having a good time, but you were gonna try to hurt me?
It wouldn't hurt you. It's just gross. Come on. I'm just a little guy.
Well, if it doesn't hurt, grab Zikriz. Question for the group. Should I jump into the sewer with the skull?
I say we just throw the skull down into the sewer and be done with her.
No.
You're the one who should have gone down, little Miss Princess.
I would rather die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right back at you.
Okay, so where actually is the nature reserve? Oh, mistress of comedy.
There isn't one. That was a joke.
God
Oh.
damn it. And Calamus looks upset.
So are we done?
We were just at the park. Didn't you like the park? The park had all sorts of green stuff.
You are the worst.
No wonder there's no nature reserve on this map.
That's so fucking funny.
Well, guess we head over to the Merchants League then. Mindy can get her shopping in.
Oh yeah, you head down to this like enormous marketplace on one corner of the thing.
We love a good open air market.
Enormous market, just filled with all sorts of wild, crazy shit you have never seen before anywhere. Like the Grand Bazaar is bigger, right? Grand Bazaar is like a neighborhood that is a market. This market is smaller, obviously, but it's got some really wild arcane magic shit. You can find anything up to level 20 here.
Damn. We're not level 20 yet, so
We couldn't afford it.
No.
Let me tell you, the
couldn't afford
price
it.
tag on level 20 stuff is...
Well, I have $48, so
dollars.
dollars,
as
gold
you-
coins.
As you're moving, you see this broad-shouldered humanoid woman who's 9 feet tall and has a bunch of eyes. And Zikaris kind of goes, "No one's going to lose that one in a crowd. She certainly stands head and shoulders above the best."
Someone is going to crack you open on principle.
Can we put her in the backpack? Anytime a marginally attractive woman walks by, put her in the backpack.
How dare! I couldn't see them then!
I'm too busy being gay to notice.
Yeah, it's just like a bunch of queers. Just like, oh no, that's a real tall lady. Oh no.
We're all just like, holy shit, that lady's tall.
Jesus Christ.
Do you actually know the many-eyed, very tall woman?
I don't know. Let's find out. If you'd like, we could
Yes.
get an Arcana, Survival, or Mercantile lore check.
Ooh.
Also, this is not the person. This is another person of that species, but this is the kind of creature that is.
Yo. Very cool.
Kind of like mottled blue and purple skin with like the forehead has like multiple vertical eyes and then also eyes in patterns to either side.
Cool.
Hot.
You make an Arcana
I-
check.
Oh, I can do that.
You and Ralph.
Me and Ralph. Just, oh my god.
Holy
You
shit,
have-
Mindy.
You have like hero points.
Can I get
to
a second
spend.
opinion? Okay, good. Yeah. I'm gonna spend a hero point on that. I just rolled a nat 1 for the listeners.
Jesus.
And I still got a 12. 18.
There we go. And it becomes a 28.
Okay.
Yes, she says, "Hello and welcome to Ladlia's stall. Reagents, sky metals, other arcane components can be found for the right price."
Sky metals? What's a sky metal?
It's any kind of metal that falls in the sky, like Noqual or the other ones.
The other one.
The other ones.
Thanks, Icarus. That's very helpful of you. I was asking this nice woman here, but that's fine.
Noqual is indeed one of the metals that we have here. Let me find the rest of them. Like Ebesium or Jazette, Inubrix. Jazette, yes. Jazette is a type of magical. It is a red metal that is liquid at room temperature, making it challenging for all but the most skilled metallurgists to craft with. Some call it quick iron. Very
Quick iron.
reactive to magic.
Somebody should come in and save Mindy because she's fully distracted by this at this point. She's like,
Oh,
wow,
damn
that's
it.
so cool.
There are those, because of the red striations that glow within it when affected by magic, there are those who call it tiger iron.
Calamus will pull out one of their little quills, pin things, and prick Mindy.
Ooh.
I actually have a chunk of Gisette here now. An ingot. Only
An
6,000 gold pieces.
I
my
see. Okay. That's fascinating. That's a little bit outside my price range, but fascinating, truly.
Would you be willing to show us?
Oh, I mean, yes. She pulls aside, like in her stall, she's got like a tub or like a dish filled with this rust red liquid. She says, "This is its room temperature form. It must be alloyed with a steel or another metal for it to become workable in a magical or weapon or armor." And Zikra says, "Yeah, Gisette's Inubrix, badly. She was great. She was my best supplier for magical metals."
Look between Zikaris and this trader and just be like, "Excuse me for asking a very strange question." And I'll give her a gold, just like, because I appreciate this is weird bullshit and this is a woman trying to have a business day. And we'll say, I don't suppose you do much trading with the Ark Lords that's tailed off in recent years, have you?
No, certainly not in recent years. My business has been booming in the last year or so. I remember there was an Ark Lord that...
Can't put a name to a face or think of a face.
I know I sold a good deal of sky metal about 6 months ago, but yeah, she turns and like pulls open a ledger and like kind of flips through it. Interesting.
What's wrong?
It's blank.
A lot of that going around.
Yeah. Wait, there is?
Mindy, pay attention.
I know about the brain thing. I wasn't in the library.
I know I told you guys about the blank pages.
Was I there for that?
When I told you, yes.
Okay.
Well, anyway,
Thank you for your time.
thanks, Lavia, for your help. I think I smell something. I don't smell anything. But we should go that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can spell stuff?
No!
No.
She can remember smelling stuff.
A little bit.
Well, at least someone can remember something around here.
Hey!
Let's follow the goal.
Zikris leads you to an opulent pavilion near the coast where there is this incredible gold skin with like a white and blue ensemble with their hair. His hair is like just blue crystals. I actually have art of this guy.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's a dapper ass looking motherfucker right there.
Ooh.
Holy shit. What a cool dude.
Welcome, my friends, to Olothu's Diamonds. Are you looking for a particular gemstone? Zikris kind of goes, with head spikes like that, he could be a literal headhunter if you made him angry.
With these puns are getting worse as the day goes on.
Yeah, he's got like this like fully like crystalline like quartz structure growing out of his head. This man is an Oread, which is a type of genie kin.
Cool.
This is an earth elemental humanoid. Yes, I am a gem merchant by trade. How can Olothu be of assistance to you today?
Don't suppose you what you could advise us about gemstones are particularly useful in terms of their magical properties, as opposed to purely decorative.
Well, it's interesting. There's many gems are useful in many different ways, depending on the type of magic. It is said that each school of magic corresponds to a different gemstone.
Look at Mindy.
Give me, who'd ever like, a crafting, a mining lore, or a nature check.
Hell
Hey,
yeah,
I could do
Calamus.
nature.
Hell yeah, Calamus. Let's go. Nice.
All right. The two of you together. Right! Right! I've been looking for a pair of star sapphires for quite some time, for years even. Olorthu was the man who got them for me.
Well, Lofi, what do you know about star sapphires? What they best used for?
Oh, interesting. Star sapphires. Let's see if I get I know the thing that is what she was doing. Let me see if I can get like a name. If I can determine what the school of magic was. Star sapphires are used in conjuration, evocation, enchantment. They are rather versatile. Star sapphires in particular are usually more powerful than normal sapphires.
Can you recall selling them to anybody recently? Within the last 6 months, maybe?
I certainly did sell a pair about not too long within that time. They were quite expensive.
Do you remember to whom you sold them?
He likewise checks his ledgers and finds they are blank.
Figures.
Strange.
You might want to check that out before you guys have, before the tax collectors come around, huh?
That was the last one, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Cool. Sorry. You do what you were saying.
I just want to see if as like an occulty knowing person, would I know the eye color of a night hag's child? Because I know the different hags make for different eye colors.
Mm-hmm. Let me roll occultism, and I will check what that color is.
I'm gonna do guidance on myself to get a +1. That is a 24.
Pretty cool. Night hag. So changelings in Pathfinder in Golarion is what you call the child of a hag and somebody else. And they tend to show that the tell of that is they have one of their eyes is a different color, and that usually corresponds to the kind of like magic that their mother used. Night hags generally have children with one violet or even completely black eye.
Ooh.
I'll ask Leon if he's just like if he remembers any recent dealings with a changeling woman. So one eye either purple or black. Long shot, I know.
Kid, this is Quantium.
All sorts.
The kind of people who don't have violet eyes are best of looking. And as you were talking, Zikaris is, hey, whoa. We have to go somewhere. There's somewhere we have to go. And we have to go now.
Okay. Thank you.
Top layer.
Yes, thank you, sir.
North of the Bandashar.
All right. Let's go. Mosey.
Come here. Yes.
Pump some legs.
As you head up, she takes you to a relatively nondescript building north of the Bandashar that has a sign on it that says, "The Starry-Eyed Conservatorium." It's this one.
Knock on the door.
Okay.
You knock on the door. Soon enough, somebody comes out and says, "Oh, hello. Welcome to the conservatorium. Are you parents? Students?"
Is that what a conservatorium is? I say, looking around at the others.
Isn't it like a musical school?
I think we're parents.
Are we?
Let's say we're visitors, doing a little bit of preemptive looking around. What sort of institution do you have here?
Yes, you'd like a tour? Welcome.
Yeah.
Yes, please come in. Yes, this is the Starry-Eyed Conservatorium. We are a school for music and magic, in equal measure. Many cultures connect the two in interesting ways, and we wish to properly culturally educate our students in both measures. The academy is funded by one of the Archlords. It has an endowment for impoverished children with magic potentials, as well as any of the so-called monstrous ancestries.
Ist grins.
You wouldn't happen to remember which Archlord is the one who sponsors this, do you?
No, actually, it's been a bit of a confusing time. Everybody seems to have forgotten the Archlord's name.
That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that.
Has the endowment kept coming through? Or has the money stopped?
Oh, yes. That goes through the banks, and the money we have been given is even to this point. Like, we operate at a surplus every year. Whatever we have left over is put back into the lodgings of the students and their families.
Sounds like you do good work.
We certainly try to do so. Yes. Yes. So this is called monstrous species. Those who could not afford passage into other places are given opportunities to pursue their magic and their music here, as well as lodgings for themselves and their families, so that no family must be pulled apart in the name of knowledge.
As we start given this tour,
Mm-hmm.
Is will lean down to Zikaris, being from an incredibly effectively a low income situation themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It just says to Zikaris, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
I'm great.
I know
I'm
that,
great.
but also you actually have something resembling morals. It looks like trying to do good shit for people.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, look at that! Her eyes fix on a poster near the entrance, and the faculty member who says, yes, Scorpius Grotto. It's one of our graduates. Founded, purchased the bar recently. It's near the docks. And Zikra says, yes, we should go there. That's the place. That place is important, and we need to get a Chillwich.
Is that a drink or a food?
It sounds like a sandwich.
Sounds like a food.
Maybe.
Thank you for your time, by the way.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
we still
thank you
have
If there's more to see, but do we need to go now?
Mhm.
To the
No, it's okay. I like this place.
Let's finish the tour first, and then hey, we'll get some food.
Mm-hmm. And so this faculty member comes and soon enough comes across a janitor who is sweeping one of the halls, who looks up and waves. And she goes, hello, and signs hello to them, to her. And the janitor looks at you and then looks at Zikaris and signs. And they're using Nexian sign language, but it is I know one of you has sign language as a language.
I have goblin language.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different, but
Is
you
there
get
some
some of the
similarities,
gist. Some, yeah. Asking what you're up about, what's up with you. The faculty member's these folks are here looking into, I think, the Archlord, or just into the school in general.
Bit of both.
Both.
Oh, I see. Well, and as she says that, the janitor reading her lips says, I remember a bit about her.
What can you tell us?
No one thinks
Oh, well, it's if somebody can't hear, then they're not necessarily. If someone's deaf, they're not going to be able to hear maybe the effects of a magical spell.
Mm.
The different kind of people the minds of people who experience the world in different ways, experience language in different ways, perhaps.
The
but-
janitor, what sort of person is she? She human
she's
or has
she's
a little-
she's a human.
Okay.
Like an older lady, and she signs and speaks a little bit, and tells you that she remembers that the conservatorium's benefactor spent a lot of time at the Sun Mist Stell.
The Sun Mist Stell.
The faculty member says, "Oh, that's one of the floating towers around the city.
Ooh.
All right.
You could probably get there with a magic carpet ride."
Thank you.
Thank you for the information.
I'll sign thank you back just because I can.
Yeah, she kind of smiles and goes back to her work, and Zikr says, Oh, I just thought of something. Go upstairs, the top floor.
All right.
All right, looks like we're going to the top floor.
There is an unmarked door that Zikaros leads you to.
We love an unmarked door.
Is our tour guide like very confused at this point?
A little bit, but they're like kind of just going along. Like, okay, there's a skull here.
Okay.
So what is up with this skull? Yeah.
She's a friend.
Okay.
Patron of the arts.
Well, we always love that.
How
does anyone
dare
open the door?
H2 consistently be the funniest person in this group?
It's good. I love it.
It's very good. Is the door locked?
God, we look so fucking suspicious.
No, the door is
Yeah.
not locked, but give me a reflex saving throw, Ist.
I have a circumstance bonus to saves against hazards. Does that apply here?
Yeah, more or less.
Very good. That's a 21
Cool.
on the reflex save.
Yeah, you're more. A ironing board falls out of the door as you open it, and you just kind of step out of the way, and Zikr goes,
I see.
This fucking skull.
I love this skull.
Yes, but that's not all. Look at the wall behind it. And you see what looks like a teleport sigil.
I investigate the teleport sigil.
Roll Arcana.
If this is a shortcut to the Sun Mistel. Holy shit, Melinda!
Looking at the glyphs, this is indeed a shortcut to the Sun Mistel.
Nice. Sorry for everybody listening. I got a 29, and that wasn't a critical.
That's what happens when you're a wizard with expert proficiency in Arcana.
So I go, oh, it's teleport sigil to the sun mist. What's it?
Stell.
The Sun Mistel.
Yeah, that.
Can you activate that?
Yeah, it's easy. You just press that.
I don't know how teleportation works.
I press the sigil in the aforementioned places.
It glows. Do you want to go through it?
Yes.
You got to go through first, not let our barbarian maybe go through first. Just our squishy wizard face first through a teleportation.
Well, so here's the thing. I'll just make sure you will know. You can go to the Scorpius Grotto or the Sun Mistel in either order, but that might affect things.
Oh, okay. So do I want to go through this?
We can always come back.
We can always come back. Do we want to get so I look around to the group and go, do we want to get lunch first?
It is true. It is getting really close to lunch.
We can come back here if you don't mind. I turn back to our tour guide. Could we come back here after we eat?
Apparently, this girl knows that there is a secret teleportation circle that goes to the Sun Mistel. So, I mean, I think you probably are good to go back and come back whenever.
Did you know about the teleportation sigil?
We have a few to a couple of different places. I did not know about this one.
This is by far the coolest school I've ever been to.
It's a very cool school. Just wait until you see what Gabranaya has done with the Scorpius Grotto.
All right. Let's mosey. Let's go to the bar.
Let's go to
Wanna
the bar. Hell yeah.
All right. You head down to the Scorpius Grotto.
Better be a buff lady with fucking scorpion pincers in here. Shout out to my fellow Shira fans.
Oh my god.
So you enter. This is like, it's weird, kind of. It's near the docks, and it was just kind of like you actually walked past this place when you came in this morning. Feel free to throw your little guys.
A giant woman.
As you enter, this place is built in the style of a Varisian bar.
This is a slick club.
As you enter, you hear the sound of like a strumming lyre or a lute, and at the stage is a very tall woman.
Yes.
The reason she is very tall is because below her waist is the body of a giant scorpion.
Yeah.
Yes. Badass.
Wow.
It's like a centaur, but a scorpion, which is a type of creature
Scorpion
called...
tour.
No, it's called, I think, a Gertablilu. Yes, a Gertablilu. She's playing and singing, rustic strumming style. Her own pincers are the castanets.
Oh my god.
Sick.
Sick.
And people welcome you as you come in. There's a lot of gnomes as servers, though like a lot of other people are around. Even the servers are very obviously enjoying the music. And says, welcome to the Scorpius Grotto. If you'd like to sit by the stage, there is a one drink requirement.
Yeah, of course. Can we also get a round of, chill witches?
Oh, those are drinks.
Wonderful. Can we get a round, please?
Of course. They seat you, when you ask that, they seat you next to the stage. And somebody comes over and gives you a, they set out 4 glasses that are icy cold.
Ooh.
And Zerkra says, yes, that's ice from the elemental plane of water.
Whoa.
So like the whole glass is made out of ice.
No, there's shards of elemental ice inside.
Oh, cool.
Mystical elemental ice. And then they have imported liquor from Irisen, which is the country that is of eternal winter, ruled by the daughters of the Baba Yaga, that they pour over it.
Fucking sick.
This rules.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and so Zikriz says, I would ask for a sip, but I'm afraid it would go right through me.
Fuck off.
God damn it.
1 second. I'm gonna just hold her slightly over my glass so the cool air will float up through the skull. Does this do it anything for you?
Ooh, shivery. It's good?
Can I drink it now?
Yeah.
I take a sip.
I'm gonna pound this drink.
Who wants mine?
Is Calamus able to drink this?
Sure. You have a mouth?
Yeah.
No, but you have a mouth, you can drink it easy.
I think I have a mouth, yeah. I picture Calamus. Well, yeah, yes.
The only one who doesn't have a mouth is H2.
Yeah.
I'll take yours.
Actually, when she makes that joke, a couple people at other tables laugh as well.
Oh.
The real jokester here. I bet she does her stand-up routine at this bar.
All right, let me just check this real quick. So that's Gabranaya, the owner of the bar, is the one who's performing. as she finishes her song and steps off and says, "Hello, welcome to the Scorpia's grotto. See what this special. You come from the conservatorium."
That's right, yeah.
Well, it's good to see new faces from such a familiar place. As she begins to talk to you, the door busts open, and 3 people walk inside. And a woman at the front with a cool, like Afro pompadour, with glowing violet.
She's hot.
Are they snapping?
She's got a lute that is gleaming with glowing magic purple strings. And she says, all right. Everybody stand calm. Everybody stay where you're at. We're just here for our proper protection money, which it seems some people have forgotten to pay. And like one of the guys comes, she's got 2 Undyne bruisers with her, who are elemental, part fish people, part just water elemental people. They've got like silvery hair and blue skin and gills and fins on their hands. And one says, "Yeah, pay up."
Fucking mobsters, okay.
Yeah, and one says, "Yeah, it doesn't matter that maybe we forgot that we were supposed to get the money. You should have remembered to pay us. So, how about you do it?"
What a compelling argument.
I'm just gonna sort of chug the rest of my drink, look at HU's drink,
Chug it.
sort of shake my head like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
I stand up, I look over, and I say, I am contractually obligated to try to befriend you.
What?
Fuck!
What?
I believe I spoke clearly. I'm contractually obligated to try to befriend you because you could be a potential ally. However, that doesn't mean that I can't rough you up a little if I need to.
HT, give me an intimidation roll.
I love HU so much.
Boop.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That's a solid 23.
Nice.
She looks a little concerned. I mean, I'm really cool, so I could be a good friend, but I also need the protection money I'm owed from this. Maybe you should sit down and let me do my job.
I'm gonna
It seems like you're you've gotten. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna glance at sorry, I want to just call her Scorpio, which is not correct. Sorry.
Her name is Gabranaya.
Gabranaya, and see, is she looking concerned? Because to be fair, she's also a Scorpion lady, so she might be very well equipped at dealing with this sort of stuff. And this is her bar.
Yeah. She's like kind of looking a little bit concerned. It seems like she's more concerned for other people in this situation than she is for herself. Maybe she's more concerned for her bar. Gotcha. Than she's like, she doesn't feel like she's like in danger. And like, there's only 3 of these people, so like, probably they're not going to be able to hurt, but they could cause trouble. You know, it's like trouble more than it is like out and out danger.
Understood.
Zikris does speak up and says, yeah, you should, no, actually, Zikris says, hey, I got a good one. Hold me up.
Mm-hmm.
I lift Zikaris above my head.
Zikris says, hey, I understand that you want money, but you should maybe take it easy on these lazy bones who forgot to pay you. I mean, seems like memory problems are in the air these days.
That is definitely one of your worst ones.
Zikris is given a +1 to whoever wants to try to finish this up.
Aww.
Finish the joke, you mean?
No, finish. H2 got halfway there.
I'm gonna stand up, very demurely pick up my staff, and say, I believe you should leave.
Why?
Before things get... So I'm just sort of like tapping my staff against my other hand. Before things begin to get out of hand for you.
I guess you want to give me an intimidation roll?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. I only get +4 to that, but hey, whatever.
You said an intimidating thing.
And you got the +1.
I got the +1 too. Okay. So 12. Not
All right.
very intimidating.
So
It's okay.
I'm getting a little confused because she said that she wanted to be our friends, and you're threatening me. Where's the lie?
Do we want them as friends? I turned to H2, like, do we really want these guys as friends?
We're great people.
The letter said that they may need to come around, but we should extend the offer.
I suppose you're not wrong there.
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
We're a new gang.
A new gang?
A new gang, huh?
Okay. You got a name?
Not yet.
Oh, you need to work on your branding, darling, because this is like, if this is some kind of performance piece with your fancy lie there with your glowing strings, and I'll give you the credit, you look incredible, but this is not the way to go about it. You need to have the name in place before you just burst into a bar and start asking for protection money.
We have a logo.
Show
You
me.
have a logo?
Well, show us the logo
Yeah.
then.
She's got a badge on her shirt that is a black skull with glowing purple eyes.
I look at Zikaris. I mean, what do we think?
I don't know.
It's a pretty good likeness.
I mean, I think they're kind of cool. We just gotta chill them out a little bit.
How about this? Come in, sit down, have a drink with us. You might find that there's a better way for you to make friends rather than trying to weasel money out of people that could kick your ass.
Still not great, but
There could be a few things. You want to make that a perception, intimidation or diplomacy?
It's much of the same for me. I think it's diplomacy. It's just the way that Ist is as a person. And it is sort of like, look, you got a good vibe. You kind of futzing the... You've messed up your approach. You need to regroup.
Mm-hmm.
Come drink with us. Drink with me. That's a 19. If I have the +1 from Zikaris, that becomes 20.
That's a 20. She looks at you. She says, huh. And one of the gangers says, I mean, I could use a drink.
I'll buy a round.
All right. I honestly forget who told us to do this.
that's not uncommon, it would seem.
Someone told you to do this?
Yeah, someone was like, you gotta bug this bar.
This bar particularly?
This bar particularly.
With this incredible musician over here.
She is pretty good.
They
I'm
warn you
Karen,
about
by the way.
Karen.
Karen?
Yeah, Keryn.
Mhm.
Aaron.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So, yeah, we don't have a name, but we got friends. We're becoming pretty cool, pretty popular. Tell you what.
Karen and
since
the friends.
We're working on it. But if you want to be a friend, I got a couple extra badges.
I mean, I'll give you
I
credit.
do
It's
want-
a pretty fucking sick logo.
It is a pretty interesting logo.
It's
It
a
is.
pretty sick logo.
It is.
So, what? I mean, somebody just told you to come here and start some shit in this bar.
Yeah.
They give you money to do it, or just tell you how how much they pay you to do it?
Like 5 gold?
5 whole gold.
Not a lot of.
Oh,
gold.
muffin.
That's actually quite a lot.
5's a lot.
That's a lot of gold.
Gabriella says, just to butt in, I am very grateful that you managed to do this without violence. What's going on here? And Karen says, I also want to know, what the fuck is that? That's a skull that talked. What's up with that?
Oh, that's the weirdest thing you've seen today?
Well, no, but I mean, we're skull people too.
He could be your mascot. Why did I say that?
Why did you say that?
That drink hit Mindy real hard.
Real suddenly.
like immediately as she's like, oh my god, why did I say that?
Look,
Oh,
okay.
honey.
This skull is sort of emblematic of what we're here to do, but I gotta ask, who paid you to come fuck up this bar?
I don't know.
Don't remember?
No. No.
There's a lot of that going around these days.
Sorry, wait, you don't remember, or like you just didn't know the person who told you to?
I don't remember. People tell us to do a lot of things for money.
That's
Oh my
fair.
God.
Yeah, that I can imagine that's a thing that would happen to you.
But are you any good with that loot?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, I look to her. She's like, look, okay, then in which case you will be better off talking to the fine owner of this establishment and seeing about playing music and getting paid for that rather than being an asshole and trying to extort money.
Calamus is plugging their ears that don't exist. Like, leave that poor wood alone. I'm loving it.
Yeah, like what?
That kind of sounded like the McDonald's, right?
Only a little bit.
We all thought it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. You know what? You're right. We're going to take these to go. We're going to start a band. Here. She hands you the badges. You're our new fans.
Thanks.
Cool. At least we can say we got in before you made it big.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to attach this genuinely quite cool logo badge to like my scarf, right? Because it matches color wise. Because this is actually
Aww.
a pretty. I'm a fucking occultist caster. Having a skull motif is pretty on brand.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
This clashes wildly with my like stars and moon motif that I'm going with, and I am going to affix it to like my lapel.
Okay,
Incredible.
but all seriousness, we should. Gabrielle, do you mind if you sit with us for a bit?
Certainly. What is it that brings you? I'm noticing a lack of Nexian accents.
You're very perceptive.
I've got a good ear.
We are looking into a disappearance of sorts, you could say, and our investigation brought us here via the conservatory.
I see. You a benefactor?
More like on behalf of said benefactor. The
Yes.
patron of the conservatory.
Indeed. Are you... I am well, not well aware. Not anymore, I guess. I am the first and to date only Goethe Blilu graduate of the Conservatorium, and that was in large part because of the Conservatorium's founder. I remember I spent time at their home. We composed a ballad, an arcane ballad. It explored similarities between the magic of souls trying to find their true selves and the emotions evoked by music.
Would you mind playing it?
I could. It is often said that music speaks to the soul, but we worked to make music that did, truly and completely.
Before you play, where was this home? As we're trying to find.
know.
You don't remember?
Mm.
Yeah. But would love to hear this ballad.
And so she plays
Sits
this
Icarus
beautiful,
on the table.
this beautiful, shifting, ephemeral ballad on her like double-sized lute. It's incredible. It's in some ways the greatest piece of music you ever heard, but you're not sure if that's because of the artistry of the music or simply because it speaks to your spirit in a way that nothing else ever has. Nothing else ever could. This was made to do this, and it does it well. And as you hear it, an image rises unbidden in your mind, a island floating in the sky. You kind of wish through it and see a figure, a big, broad-shouldered, round, oval-headed figure with dark red, orange skin that slowly turns, but before it turns fully, the vision kind of passes, but you know the sun mist stell is where you must go.
Well.
It's been a while since I played that
Rapturous
one.
applause.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, like, given that Ist's whole psychic powers comes from, like, being in tune with her emotions,
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, very, like, into it and just like, yes, good.
Mm-hmm. Zika's whistles.
How do you do that without lips? That is just
Magic!
fucking magic.
Most things are magic! You know how you breathe it now? Magic!
We're in Wizard Vegas, so, like, you know.
Guess we gotta go back to that tower then.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very important. It's incredibly important.
All right.
This feels like a trap, but let's go.
Garenai says, why does it feel like a trap?
I don't know. Just something's telling me that there might not be something. There might be something on the other side that we're not super excited to see.
We've been one step behind certain others this entire time.
It's disconcerting.
What she said.
Well, I wish you the best of luck in
Yes,
your
thank you.
investigations. I hope you can bring them back to us.
Me too.
And so, as the four of you, plus Zikaris, stride out of the Scorpius Grotto and back into the sunlight of a Quantium day, I think that's where we'll end our session. You have a heading, an island with a tower floating in the sky. What there is to find, who could know, except memory, identity, and the Ark Lord who never was.
Hi, it's August, and I just wanted to thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed us, please consider leaving a rating on your podcast platform of choice, telling your friends about us, or tweeting about us using the FTLcast hashtag. We are also part of a nonprofit podcasting guild called Standing Stones Productions. We do a variety of shows, including The Room Where It Happened and Dumb Kids Playing Hero, 2 actual play shows, and a Steven Universe discussion podcast called Gay Space Rocks. We also do live streams at twitch.tv/StandingStonesProd. You can keep up with everything that we do on Twitter at Stones_standing. Unfortunately, Standing Stones was already taken. Your support means a lot. Thanks again!